Can I help you?
My name's Davies. Lyle Davies. I'd like to see my wife, if I could.
Yes, of course. Look, if you just sign in, I'll get someone to take you through. Mr. Davies. I'm Anne Reynolds, the governor. I'd like to talk to you before you see Karen, if you don't mind.
There's nothing wrong, is there? She's all right.
No, she's fine. Come through to my office.
That's enough. I said that's enough.
There's no need for that, is there?
Mr. Davies, your wife is well aware of the rules. There will be no excessive physical contact during these visits.
Oh, it's all right, darling. Forget it. I'm sorry, Miss Ferguson.
Sit down.
Please,
This
darling.
whole thing's ridiculous. Do you realise how long we've been separated? We haven't even spoken to each other since the trial.
Darling, don't be upset. We're just wasting our time.
This place. You shouldn't be.
Hey. Hey. I love you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't eat, I can't sleep, and I'm not even allowed to touch you. How are we going to get through 2 years?
Well, I don't know, darling, but we will because we have to.
I wouldn't mind so much if I could make some sense of it, but I can't. I don't even know why you took that money. Why, Karen? If I knew, maybe it'd help.
I can't tell you, Lyle. Not just yet. Please don't ask me.
Would it be like this for 2 years and I'm not to know why?
Well, I know it sounds hard, darling, but please trust me. And don't stop loving me.
It's the whole trouble. I love you too much. I'm lost without you, Karen. Tim sends his love.
How is he?
Oh, fine. He moved back into the house yesterday.
Do you mean to live?
Yeah. Coming home to look after the old man, I suppose. He's a good kid. He'll help me through my 2 years. What about you, Karen? That's what I'm worried about. How in God's name are you going to get through it?
Hi.
Oh, hi, sir.
Sorry I'm late. Stopped off at a mate's place. Hope you haven't put dinner on.
I didn't even think about it. Good thing I've got you here, eh?
Not if you're going to depend on me to be the cook. Takeaways and baked beans on toast. That's my limit. Oh, sorry, Dad. How was she? You saw her today? Well, how'd it go? Did she say what it was all about? You know, why she did it?
No. Not that we had much of a chance to talk. This bloody officer stood 3 feet away from us the whole time. Couldn't even touch each other. God, she looked so pale.
Yeah. Must be a hell of a place. Poor Karen.
She asked after you. Look, Tim, I know you and Karen didn't always see eye to eye on a lot of things, but are you sure she never said anything? Something? Even a hint about why she did it?
No, Dad. Sorry.
I've gone over it and over it. I still can't work out why she'd do a thing like that.
Look, there's one thing I do know about Karen. I know she loves you. And I know if she doesn't want to tell us, there must be a bloody good reason. We'll just have to trust her, Dad.
Yeah, you're right, son. We'll be okay. We'll get through this all right.
Yeah.
Come on, listen. Thanks.
Well, I'll leave you to it. I mean, I'll be back in an hour. Hello, darling.
Nights are the worst. I try to exhaust myself so that I'll sleep. When I finally do doze off, I wake up in a panic trying to find you. I never knew I could be so lonely.
Oh, darling, I do know how you feel. Every day in here seems like a year to me. I do love you. I don't think much of the decor, do you? Early modern penitentiary, would you say?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm trying so hard to understand, but I still don't know how all this happened. Why did you take that money?
Darling, not now. We've got such little time.
Reckon they'll both need crutches when they come out. Go on, got to quick. Shut up. Behaving like a bunch of school kids now. Get out of here.
They've gone.
Darling, don't be upset.
Is this all that's left for us, Karen?
Oh, no, no. Darling, I do need you.
I'm sorry, Karen. I love you so much, but I can't. I just can't. It's not that. I can't stand seeing you inside that place. I just can't handle it. Look, Karen, I really do need to get away for a couple of days. Give myself a chance to think.
Yes, well, I can understand that. You will come and see me as soon as you get back.
Of course. Of course I will.
All right, darling, well, have a nice trip and look after yourself.
Thanks. You too, eh?
You do still love me, don't you?
Of course I do. I just need some time. Believe me, darling, it's not you, it's me.
Darling, please come and see me. I know we can sort this out if we can just see each other.
I wish I could feel that way. I still don't even know how all this happened.
Lyle, I'll tell you everything when you come. Mrs. Reynolds will give us some privacy, and the other women won't interfere. They've promised me they won't. And now, please come, darling. I just can't bear this. Please.
Oh, darling. Darling, I don't know. All right. Maybe tonight.
What are you doing home so early? It's only 4 o'clock. I was just on my way down to see you.
I have to go into Wentworth. I have to see Karen.
She'll be glad to see you.
I've been a bloody coward, Tim. She's been so brave about everything, and all I've done is turn my back on her because I couldn't face her. Because I was so scared of that damn prison. All I've done is make her punishment even worse. So I'm going into Wentworth. I have to tell her how much I love her. How much she means to me.
This is from Karen, Dad. It's all my fault she ended up in prison.
What? What do you mean?
Just read it.
Sorry, it's too late.
But you don't understand. I must see my wife. It's urgent.
Sorry.
Look, can't you just bend the rules a little bit? I wouldn't be asking if I didn't
Look,
think...
we have already bent the rules far too much for you two. What do you think this is, a motel or something?
Oh, Mrs. Reynolds, maybe you can help me. I must see Karen. It's urgent. She wrote me a note.
I have already told you it's too late. The women are on their way into tea.
But you don't understand.
All right, Mr. Davies, of course you can see her. Would you come to my office? And Miss Ferguson, would you get Karen, please?
So you see, it was all my son's fault. He couldn't make good his gambling debts, and he talked Karen into borrowing money from the bank. Unfortunately, he didn't replace it in time.
And she continued to protect him.
If only either of them had come to me, none of this would have happened.
If.
Yeah. It's taking a long time, isn't it?
Oh, Wentworth's quite big. She could be in several places. Don't worry, she'll be here.
Thanks.
Of course, the bright side of all this is that your lawyer may be able to have the major charge quashed, and that'd mean that Karen could only serve a maximum of 1 year.
I hadn't thought of that.
And taking remissions into account, she could be out of here in 9 months.
That's fantastic. Oh, I wish you'd get here.
Is there anything I can do or get you?
Look, how long am I expected to wait around while they dispose of Davies' body?
Miss Ferguson, this isn't the
My
time.
shift finished an hour ago. I've had to stand around while
You can
forensic
leave
just...
now.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Davies. Miss Ferguson's been badly upset by the whole thing.
I could have stopped her.